So really today marks a continuation of a partnership that's been growing and blossoming over time. And I think one of the things that we've been trying to do in our efforts actually regarding cultural diplomacy between Pakistan and Germany is also really to complete the picture of Pakistan, the way that Pakistan is perceived around the world. So often there's really a very limited picture in terms of Pakistan when one looks at the media as well as sort of the sound bites that come here and there. So I think that's one of the great things that one can do with cultural diplomacy, to try to correct sometimes misinformation and also complement partial information. And in that sense, this evening, I think, is a great example of that, where we have the chance, first of all, to learn from some of the insights and perspectives from some very prominent speakers. Secondly, we will have a special documentary on Pakistan, so we can actually really experience Pakistan in that way. And what I'm very much looking forward to is thereafter, where we have a special reception sponsored by the Pakistani embassy, where we can get a taste of Pakistan. So it'll be a full evening. I think we'll have a chance to really experience Pakistan in a full and a complete way, and I very much look forward to that. To open the evening, it's an honor for me to introduce His Excellency, Ambassador Abdul Basit, Ambassador of Pakistan to Germany. Ambassador Basit joined the Foreign Service of Pakistan in 1982 and has had a variety of roles within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, including Section Officer, Director, Director General, and Foreign Office Spokesman. Ambassador Basit has also held various diplomatic assignments in Pakistani missions abroad, having served in Moscow, New York, Sana'a, Geneva, and London. He has been Ambassador of Pakistan to Germany since May 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a very sincere and heartfelt welcome for His Excellency, Ambassador Abdul Basit. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Minister, Chief Secretary Hotiana, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. First of all, let me welcome you to this event, which has been organized on the margins of the ITB. So this was originally the idea of Mark, as always. He comes up with great initiatives, great ideas, and I'm grateful to him for suggesting this event. I would not be making a long speech because my colleagues will follow me. And the purpose, as I said earlier, of this event is to introduce to you Pakistan, which is a country around which several misperceptions come to. Pakistan is a young country, as you all know, 66 years old, but a cradle of one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Indus Valley civilization, which is over 5,000 years old, and then we have over close to 3,000 years old civilization called Gandhara civilization. Pakistan is a rich country in terms of its human capital and in terms of natural beauty. We have our northern areas, of which Gilgit-Baltistan is a part, offers one of the most splendid natural beauty in the world. So it's a country full of opportunities, possibilities, attractions, and as they say, that proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I would encourage you that whenever you have time, you should visit Pakistan, explore its human and natural beauty, explore its different dimensions, because it's a country which is growing in all dimensions. It is a country which is, I would say, struggling in its regional environment. But despite all these regional challenges, the country is growing, it's developing. And tourism is one area which is developing not very fast, but I think the government of Gilgit-Baltistan, the way they are trying to develop the infrastructure there, there is enormous potential and hope that foreign tourists will come to this area and see for themselves as to how Pakistan is doing. Pakistan is one of the countries, as I said earlier, is a cradle of older civilizations. But at the same time, during the last 66 years, Pakistan has come a long way in terms of developing itself. We are primarily a Muslim country and we take great pride in our Islamic culture and our traditions. But at the same time, we are very pragmatic and progressive people in our mindset, in our outlook. And if you visit Pakistan, you will immediately get this impression of old civilization and Islamic ethos and values and traditions coming to terms with modernity, with modern and progressiveness in its perspective. So Pakistan reflects a great example as to how old traditions, cultures, civilization gaining traction with modernity. And that, I think, explains the basic culture of Pakistan. And that, I think, contains the very beauty of our country and of our people. You may, and I'm sure you must, you do come across many, I would say, skewed images of Pakistan in the media, whether it is print media or electronic media. But as I say to my German friends, Pakistan is not about those things. Pakistan is much more than what you come across in the Western media. Pakistan is a thriving country, is a youthful country, robust people, moving forward. So I would, as Pakistan ambassador, these things coming from me may appear somewhat exaggerated and inflated. But I would encourage you that whenever you get an opportunity, do visit Pakistan, and I'm sure that you will find the country a great wonder, because there are so many things. For example, you take the Karakoram Highway, which some regard as one of the wonders of the world. So there is so much to see in that country. So I would encourage you, and I'm sure that the presentations which will follow my welcome remarks, you will see for yourself as to what our country offers. So thank you very much for this opportunity, Mark. Once again, I am grateful to the Institute of Cultural Diplomacy for arranging this event. And I'm sure that the music and the food which would be offered after presentations, you would find them good for your taste buds. But if not, the responsibility would not be mine, but our caterers. But in any case, thank you once again for your presence here, and I wish you a very, very pleasant evening. Thank you very much.